A's Extra.
Welcome back on the Anglers Extra pregame show. The second half of the Cape Cod Baseball League season starts today. It's game 21 with Chatham visiting Brewster at Stony Brook Field. It's time for the Manager's Show. I'm Jake Klein alongside the Chatham skipper Dennis Cook. Dennis, you lose 3-0 to Yarmouth Dennis last night. What were the takeaways?
Not very competitive offensively, some base running errors, pitched good enough to win, just not very competitive from the offensive standpoint.
You've shaken up the lineup ahead of tonight's game. What adjustments did you make?
Just trying to find a combination that works.
You start the second half of the season tonight, as I mentioned. What are the goals for half number 2?
Win as many games as we possibly can.
Any developmental goals you have for players as well?
No, I just want them to keep playing hard, show up, be competitive, just the same old stuff that we talked about for the first half. So no, really nothing developmental, just pitchers throw strikes and hitters compete at the plate and see what happens.
You had a long hour, 21-minute rain delay last night without a whole lot of rain, lightning in the area. What were the conversations like with the umpires?
They were just telling us, it's their game at that point, so just telling us what was going on. We're going to wait 30 minutes after each lightning strike, so we're just glad we got it in and saved the off day for us.
How do you keep the team and the players locked in during such a long delay?
That's really not my job to do. That's their job to do. It's their stats, and so if it's important to them, they'll figure out a way to do it.
You took Luke Jackson out. He was supposed to come out for that fourth inning. After the delay, Tate Carey came out. How do you manage a pitching staff in that situation?
Well, you definitely can't bring a guy out that's thrown 3 innings and let him sit for an hour and then run him back out there. We would never do that to a kid. So he threw great. We were proud of him. Would like to see him go one more, but obviously with the lightning delay, we weren't going to do that to him.
Chatting with Dennis Cook before Game 21 of the Cape League season, Chatham against the Brewster Whitecaps. Dennis, you've got Ashton Larson in that leadoff spot today. Why was he the choice tonight?
He's hitting pretty good. It's always important to get guys on base early, and he's been doing a good job so far. So we'll see what he can do. I'm not real big on worrying about leadoff spots. He's only the leadoff hitter once, and that's in the first inning, and then after that he's just a hitter. So. He's one of our better guys, so we'll see what happens.
You also start Austin Breedlove for the second time. The pattern for you guys so far has been 5 days rest for pitchers. Austin goes on 4 tonight. What was that decision?
I think he's going to go on a visit. He's in the portal, so he's going to go on the visit, and before he left, he went to pitch again.
All right. There's Dennis Cook on the Manager's Show. Chatham and Brewster coming up in just a couple of moments. Dennis, thanks for the time.
Thanks, Jake.